Looks like we're going to be kicking this episode off with some negativity. Team spirit at Man United slumps. Why? I don't know what Bruno Fernandes' problem is. Apparently, I don't take the squad's frustration serious enough. And he feels like we're lacking direction at the minute. And the irony behind it is that we're 4 points clear. There's a reason why I'm being erratic. The performances in the last episode was not on. We did manage to scrape 2 victories in the league and draw 1, which we should have won that game. But yeah, his complaints, I will try to take it into consideration and investigate. Okay, now we're in the squad hub now. We have pinpointed what the issues are. So Tapsuba believes he needs a new contract, or he deserves a new contract. Osherman, he's not happy with his own playing performance. That's his own individual issue. We got Delo complaining about contract and playing time. We got Hoyland complaining about playing time. Like, the list does go on. We got contract issues continuing within the side. I'm sure if we go down to the guys that are just content, we're gonna have more issues. Playing time, he's already being loaned out. Playing time for him, we want to loan him out. But I don't understand, there's a lot of guys that are upset within the first team. And what beats me is that this is probably the best time to be a Manchester United player. We're winning games, you got a good manager in charge, we're meant to be playing free-flowing football. What are these guys complaining about? So we're going to be playing 4 games in this episode. That's Brentford, Leicester, Sevilla and Manchester City. We're going to have 2 away games and 2 home games. So Cantona and David Beckham are presenting this year's Ballon d'Or award. And it's going to go to a Manchester United player yet again. Marcus Rashford, back-to-back Player of the Year wins. Really happy for him. A lot of you guys did suggest selling him last season, but I feel like he was really crucial down that left-hand side. So yet again, we've got another player winning Young Player of the Year. It goes to Felipe Lopez this time around. Southampton have him out on loan from us currently. I'm happy to see 2 United players getting big awards 2 years running. So Bruno Fernandes actually finally has the balls to actually message me now instead of going to the press. So hi boss, you guys already know what this message is about. I'm just gonna tell him it's not any of his business. So I feel like it's about time to start shoehorning some of these youth players into the first team. I feel like we got off to a good start by doing that against Aston Villa, like on the back end of that match, because it was a tough game. But this time around, we are playing against the likes of Brentford, and I think during the course of the competition, no matter who we're playing against, we need to start shoehorning these youth players into the first team to see whether they're good enough or not. I know they're quite young, Myers being 19, Maru being 18, I think Gomez just turned 18 as well. But it's the only way to gauge whether they're good enough. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this first game underway. We're going to be away from home at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Tomori, just slowly making our way forward. Zaire Emery, got Hoyland, tried to play him in the gap. Pass is a block, but it still makes it to Hoyland. Pinnaker puts the foot in. Delo, come on, put the ball in. Header from Rashford. Oh my goodness me, Raleigh pulls off an early save. It's a fantastic one. Shard on the ball. Ball played on the inside into Young Coombs. Young Coombs with the shot at the near post. So one where we can count ourselves lucky that giving up an advantage for Brentford. Shard again inside the penalty area. Brentford are really trying to work their way on the inside. Stevens. Oh, well done, Euro. Bruno Guimaraes plays it into Xavi Simons. Garnacho. Simmons. Got overlap and run from Delo. Delo does well. Takes the ball down. Plays the ball into the centre. Oh, Hoyland. What a counter-attacking goal. Rasmus Hoyland smashes it into the back of the net. Beautiful response from the criticism of the last episode, which you guys definitely backed him up in the comment section below. I'll take by in there. Fernandes. Switch play to Tomori. Just about dodges that challenge from Lewis Potter. Delo, really dangerous play. Should really stop play for things like that. Delo. Xavi Simons. Simmons dinks over the top. Hoyland can run onto it. Tries to go head first. Guimaraes. Oh, 2-goal lead. 2-goal lead. Raleigh committed very early. We've seen that before. Another look at this goal. We attempted to get the ball to Hoyland. Tried to go first time with his head. The ball ended up going into the path of Bruno Guimaraes. Takes a nice first touch with his right foot and just volleys it home with his left. And as you guys can see, Raleigh committed way too early there. Oh no, giving the ball up. Young Coombs. Oh, it's going to go on the inside. Shard with the goal. 2-1. 2-1. It's a poor defending there. We just allowed them to just exploit the centre. We've got everyone defending out wide. but no one's protecting the middle. Look at this. Euro's coming across to the right-hand side. What's Tomori doing? It's just in Delow's business for no reason at all. Really. Young Coombs. Ball given to Lewis Potter. Well done. What a challenge there by Tomori. Gets right back up. Brought down. Referee. Come on, man. This is just a joke. This is an absolute joke. And why is he going to sit there and lay there? He's fine. Get up. We're going to have words with him. How can you just at least kick the ball? At least kick the ball while you're down. Like, kick it to someone. Guy's just laying there holding his leg and he's back up. Someone call him a trooper. I call him a crybaby. Let's go, Hoyland. Turds. Oh, come on. I think this is what Bruno's talking about. My man management is actually getting worse each season. Okay, second half is underway. We're attacking to the right. They're attacking to the left this time around. We're 2-1 up currently. Clean sheet sabotage after Shard managed to get a goal. Right after we bagged our second. Tomori's still carrying the knock, so might have to think about a few changes or two. Xavi Simons. Going to switch the play to the left. It's taken now by Alvaro Fernandez. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery on the ball. Going to give it to Xavi Simons. He's played into the gap. Xavi Simons with the first time shot. Riley pulls off a save. First touch. It always has to get taken before anyone strikes the ball. It's quite annoying. Lewis Potter released with a nice ball up the pitch by Riley. And Euro's all over him. Does really well to track back and win the ball back. Fernandez. Oh, what a diagonal ball into Garnacho. On the opposite flank, Garnacho. Ball crossed in. No one's in the centre. On the edge of the box is Lamardi. Young Coombs with the shot. What a save there by Altay Bayern there. Off his line really fast to charge down the shot. Go on, Tomori play that ball. Lumps up the pitch. Xavi Simons can chase onto it. Does he keep it in? He does. Holds onto possession. Delo. Diogo Delo dinks into the centre. Volley from Bruno Guimaraes. And again, it's on target. However, Riley pulls off a good save. That would have been a lovely goal. Delo's actually putting some nice balls into the box. As you guys can see, Tonali's on for Tomori. So we're going to move Zaire Emery into the centre-back role. We have to make do with what we've got. And we're going to be playing Maru up top as he's replacing Hoyland. Ball smashed into the centre. Header from Euro. He doesn't meet the ball though. It's cleared away by Lewis Potter. Garnacho. Tonali. Sandro Tonali on the ball, getting forward. Oh, got a run in the gap. Bruno Guimaraes dinks it into the centre. Xavi. Ooh. Oh, there we go. What a goal. Garnacho. First time shot on the, I think it was a half volley. I don't know. I can't remember if it bounced or not. But Xavi Simons gets an assist after that flick on. Garnacho gives us a 2-goal lead. The pressure's easing off of us now. And we're making our last changes. Elliot Myers is on for the likes of Garnacho. We are taking off Mason Mount. Lewis Potter. Calemundo. Oh, Calemundo switches directions well. He floors her. Xavi Simons takes a shot as well. Xavi Simons needs to go back to the gym. The fitness department need hitting up right now. Myers on the ball, gonna play up the line into Delo. He finds Delo. Myers, Delo into Mount. We got Rashford. Oh, there we go. 4-1. 4-1. I was really confused with who to go for. We had Maru as an option, and then we had Rashford, who was clearly wide open. We go with Rashford in the end, and there's a cool finish into the bottom right corner, and everything's just seems to be coming off of the low side right now, except the Xavi Simons assist into Garnacho. But the rest of the goals, the Lows definitely had some sort of input. Okay, full-time whistle. 4-1 is the scoreline at the end of this game. And we did get a good performance out of the boys in the attacking third as well, especially. I feel like in this match, we actually utilised the pressing system quite well. And it was very effective. Didn't allow Brentford to get in the game, or didn't allow them to play their football. Look at that. A good performance from Lenny Euro. 7.9. Diogo Delo, as I mentioned before, man of the match performance. Got an 8.3. Alejandro Garnacho played really well too. Let's check on all the other players in other positions. So Xavi Simons did well. 7.2 from him. He looks like he's actually starting to settle in a bit better. Myers came off the bench, putting a 6.3 alongside Gomez, who put in a 6.4. Maru, who was very, he had a graveyard shift when he came on, let's just say that. Okay, so we're going to have to make do without Tomori for another 3 months, which is really unfortunate. He's out with a broken toe. Yet again, we're going to be hit with the same spammed injury in the series. Haven't even hit December yet, and Lindorf already has offers. So we already transfer listed him from the last episode because, yeah, he's just rather shocking. I can't go another season with him or another full season with him. Right now, he's subjected to offers from Liverpool and Chelsea. We're going to go ahead and reject both of those. We don't want to sell him to a Premier League side, but it's really interesting to know that sides are keen on his signature. We've got the likes of Napoli info, Elliot Myers. We're going to go ahead and reject that. Like I said, he's going to be the star boy for us on the right hand side now. So we're going to be facing off against the likes of Leicester City now. They're in shocking form, as you guys can see. Their last 5 matches consist of 4 defeats and only 1 win. We need to take full advantage over that poor form that we're seeing right in front of us. As you guys can see, they got a Kudush Milik as a number 9. It's the only notable face in the starting 11. They still have the likes of Ndidi. No one's actually gone in for him, or the likes of Drewsbury Hall. Those are the guys that mainly have the high potential in their squad from the start of the save up until this point. And they seem to have maintained those sorts of players in the squad, but they haven't built around them, which is quite unfortunate for the likes of Leicester City. They still have the kick and rush system, so it seems like this year managers, they don't switch the system, they stick with the same system throughout the save. Victor Osimhen has been snubbed for the likes of Rasmus Højlund for this next game against Leicester City. We've also made other changes to the starting 11, as you guys can see. Bruno Fernandes is playing in the number 8 role, Zai Emery's playing as a number 6, and Mount is playing as the 10. We've got Anthony back into the fold, Tapsuba and Martinez are back in the fold, same with Costa, and we've got Jeremy Frimpong playing off the right hand side. Even though his sharpness is quite, in fact, his sharpness isn't that impressive right now. So we're going to start the likes of Dalot despite him being quite tired. We even got Elliot Myers on the bench. So as I've revealed, we are going to try push these youth players into the starting 11 or into the first team as much as possible. So that means Rashford's going to be rested altogether. Jalo switches play to the left hand side into Mavididi. Mavididi has a potential overlap and run from Rio or Luke Thomas. He goes centrally instead, simply not being stopped. What is going on here from our defenders? Thank you. We actually stopped him in the end. Let's hit them on the break. I see an opportunity now. Garnacho, oh, does well, gets in between the 2 Leicester City players. Garnacho looks like he's going to go the whole way. Garnacho, oh, almost find the opposite corner, aiming for that bottom right hand corner. Anthony swings this one in. Go on. Oh, Martinez gets ahead on that. I knew he wasn't going to hit the back of the net. Oh, this is actually becoming quite tedious now. The fact that we're not getting the ball back from a side that's lost their last 4 games out of 5. We'll play the forward. Anthony. Come on. Højlund. Oh, well done, Højlund. Played into the gap. It's got Faz on them. Going to cut it back, and the cutback's not good enough. Simply not good enough. Come on, Drewsbury Hall. And Diddy. Oh, well done. Martinez blocking down the shot, charging it down. Rasmus Højlund. Højlund on the ball. Got Bruno in the centre. Bruno has Anthony in the gap. Go on, Anthony. Go on, Anthony, to give us the lead. 1-0. Finally, we've taken the lead. Back on the score sheet. He hasn't scored for some time. I think that's actually his first goal of the season, Anthony. But yeah, we've taken the lead against Leicester City. I must say, this is long awaited. Drewsbury Hall. Ball drilled into the box. Mavididi gets the shot off. Diogo Costa dealing with his first attempt on goal from a Leicester City player. Rio crosses it in. Get out the low. Does well. At the near post. Rio gets the ball back. Drewsbury Hall. Enough of this shielding. Not clatter for him. Doesn't even work. He's still shielding the ball. Gets a shot off. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Lisandro Martinez is down. Lisandro Martinez is down. For no reason as well. Like the AI just go and attack players. They don't attack the ball. They attack players when they're not getting enough of the ball. It's annoying gameplay now. Oh, ball played in behind Bruno Fernandes. 2-0, 2-0, and we finally doubled the lead. I'm still worried about Lisandro Martinez. We can't afford to have another centre back out. I slightly feel like the AI, they know that the kickoff glitch exists and they just run up the pitch from kickoff. I'm actually convinced of that. Well done, Diogo Costa, to pull off that save. Rasmus Højlund, Anthony. Back into Højlund, who returns it. Anthony against Faz. Anthony's losing a lot of energy. Come on, another player down. What is going on? These guys are falling like flies. You get back up, please. Ball played over. Yeah, play stopped. So look at this again. Like it's always these little stupid coming togethers as well. Hopefully he's not out for 3 months or even 2 months. Hopefully it's just a couple of days. And even Martinez, he has to come off as well because of the knock from the first half. So many dilemmas. Euro. Fernandez. Going to play it down the line. Garnacho. Got Osimhen in the middle. Garnacho, can he pick out a nice ball? He does. Victor Osimhen gets it in the stride. Takes a shot. Hermansen denies the number 9. Costa. Lumps the ball up the pitch. Myers can head it down into Osimhen in the centre. Osimhen takes it in his stride. Got Garnacho. Garnacho through on goal. Garnacho to just tuck it away. 3-0. 3-0. It was a simple finish. And it was all started from the big lump up the pitch from Diogo Costa. We don't play a really good football in-game all the time. Sometimes all it takes is a direct ball up the pitch and a simple knockdown, and then Bob's your uncle. And there we go. Full-time whistle. 3-0 is the scoreline. Leicester City dealt with comfortably. I must say the first half performance was really shocking, really irritating. But in the second half, we stepped up. The half-time tea talk, put the barrier in the players' back to actually find a way. And a way is something that we found. So man of the match goes to Diogo Costa in this game. Just trying to check out Elliot Myers. He got a 6.5. Decent performance there. Before Martinez got injured, he got a 7.1. We also got a 7.2 from Anthony before he came off the pitch as well. It's quite irritating to see players fall like flies, especially more than one player. It's even being brought up in the post-match interview. We have got a bit of an issue with injuries right now. I feel like the squad is actually thinning out. We went from having really good quality squad depth to actually probably just relying on the starting 11, maybe a few players on the bench. But I just hope that we can actually find a way to be resilient and not allow this to actually get us down. 7 months, ACL, Anthony's gone. We've got Lissandro Martinez, 3 months, broken toe. Where have we seen that? Yeah, we saw that already in this episode. It's actually irritating now, man. Come on. Well, I'm probably gonna be done with the challenge thing because right now my squad is thinning out. My players, they don't seem to be coming back anytime soon. We're gonna have to go into the market again, and yeah, this is actually becoming more challenging than it needed to be. In fact, forget the challenge. We're recalling players back. I don't want to sign players like a right winger. I don't want to have to go in for another winger. I don't want to have to go in for another centre back. Recalling players might be the only solution. And obviously, Tomori's out, Martinez is out. We're left with Lindelof and Euro. What is going on, man? What is going on? So yeah, there are still solutions in the side when it comes to the right-hand side and possibly the left-hand side. Because Cherry Simmons, he can play off the right and the left. We also have Myers, who's actually an adequate option. So Anthony being out isn't the end of the world, but it's still frustrating to lose someone that's really good at contributing in the final third. Tapsuba. Is it into Garnacho? He has Cucurella on him. Garnacho gets the better of him momentarily. He actually wins the ball right back after looking like losing it to Jedson. Garnacho crosses it in. That's actually an inviting cross. Marchal gets it out. Tonali takes it down on his chest as a handball. I want to try and get it up and over. Marcus Rashford. Let's go. It's it. Up and over. Over the bar too. I thought that was in. I actually thought that was in. Jedson Fernandez. Cruz. Moise Ken. Oh, shot from Coop Minas. Diogo Costa gets a strong right hand to it. Come on. Let's get forward now, man. I'm tired of the slow build-up. Against a side that have a few openings to exploit. Marcus Rashford doing so down this left-hand side. Marchal cuts across. Oh, he's giving the ball up. Oh, Guimaraes finds the bottom right corner. Finds the bottom right corner with a nice finesse shot. So Bruno Guimaraes is actually starring quite well in this episode. That's the second goal in this episode so far. we can probably sit back and hit them on the break. We've got too many players that have poor fitness in the side, so we can't really impose ourselves. Oh no, Moise Ken. He's actually missed. But Gimeraj plays it into Fernandez up the line. Rashford's taken long to burst into that space. Just going to try to hold on to possession. Don't want to lose it unnecessarily. Tonali. Bruno Fernandez dinks over the top. Go on, Garnacho. What's Garnacho doing twirling? Why are my wingers not anticipating the ball over the top? Cruz. It's a good passing by Sevilla. But it's not enough to break us down. As Moise Ken goes for a premature shot. We've got Cruz, Sakagni, Fernandez into Cruz. He's outside the box. Going to switch me to Tapsuba in time. Shot from Moise Ken, and Tapsuba was right there. You guys saw he was right there in front of the shot, but he doesn't put the block in. Moise Ken finds the bottom right corner. Frustrating, really frustrating that. And even Euro, like, do I have to switch into Euro for him to actually actively block? Like, look how close he is. Oh, what a challenge from Frimpong. Won't get forward, Osherman. It's taking too long to run. Who's down? Okay, Moise Ken's down. Diogo Costa getting pressed by Evan Ferguson. Finds Bruno Gimeraj. Rashford. Oh, Bruno Fernandez. We're going to slip in Osherman in the gap. Victor Osherman through on goal. Takes too long. Why does he instantly slow down? I thought when you're running, the momentum continues. But if I continue to run in that moment, it would have probably taken an extra touch unnecessarily. That's why I've started slowing down. But that opportunity is gone now. It's quite frustrating because Diogo Costa did really well to play through the press and create a goal-scoring opportunity from that. 60 minutes played, and right now still 1-1. Sevilla in my box right now. Carmona, Suso takes a shot outside the box. Diogo Costa pulls off a save. Who goes into the box? Come on, Rashford, jump up for that. These players are just so lazy. So lazy. Right now, our European form has been really shocking. Like, they get bullied off the ball, overrun. They don't work hard. Come on, thank you, Alvaro Fernandez. Still they come out of the ball and Suso scores. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. You can't control multiple players at once, but yet we're put in positions where you have to. That's not even a good goal, man. It's very irritating. Like, Alvaro Fernandez comes back, actually makes the challenge, wins the ball, but somehow Suso's balance. Not even Suso. Who is that? Don't know who it is. I can't remember. I don't really care at this point. Because every time we go in to make a challenge and win the ball, the player keeps his balance and just continues running with it. Rashford want to keep running at them. Bruno Fernandez, come on, Bruno. Really useless, man. Really useless. 69 minutes on the clock, and right now we're 2-1 down against Sevilla. We're looking like giving up our top spot away to the Spaniards. And right now, Evan Ferguson's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Dinks the keeper. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. But we've had to make several changes. Bruno Fernandez, for all the big talk he gave at the start of the episode, leaking stuff to the press, he's been non-existent. Non-existent whatsoever. Got Lindelof, Tonali. Like, there's a gap to run into. Xavi Simons, he just completely neglects that. Oh, let's go. Ball into the gap. Rashford plays it to his left. Xavi Simons. Rasmus Højlund. Paul Lopez makes the save. Xavi Simons. Gonna draw this ball into Marcus Rashford. Let's go, Rashford. Gimeraj. Bruno Gimeraj. Come on, smash it. Højlund was taking way too long to actually give me some support there. Tonali. Ooh, Xavi Simons takes a shot. He's onside. He's onside. That's one pulled back. That's one pulled back. In the 89th minute. Come on. Let's run this to the halfway line. Alvaro Fernandez, man. He's just so useless. So useless when he's tired. Ooh. Rashford plays one forward into Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund drills one into Xavi Simons. He gets the ball under control, and he's out of control. He's out of control all of a sudden. What is this? What was that, man? What was that? Completely lost control over the ball. Final third, really shocking. We should have been miles ahead from the second half, from the start of the second half, and somehow Sevilla Let's head up into the menu, man. This game, it's really irritated me this episode. 3 injury. I can't get over the fact that we've had unnecessary injuries, and now they're gonna continue to ask me about these players that are no longer here. Like, it's clearly getting under my skin, but you keep bringing it up. We let ourselves get overrun. Yeah, that's correct. The morale's going to continue to drop, because I'm going to be brutally honest. And if Bruno Fernandes doesn't like it, he knows where the door is. He doesn't have to be my captain. He really doesn't. Can I just say, as a manager, can I just say that this is not on? Look at the fixture congestion. I'm going to sound like Jurgen Klopp, but look at the fixture congestion. No wonder why my players are dropping like flies. Like, back-to-back games. They're not even giving my players an adequate amount of time to rest. And this is why people don't take Carabao Cup serious, because all of this congestion is not necessary at all. And we might have to rotate even more against Manchester City. We have a really slimmed down squad, and we've got a lot of injuries, a lot of crucial ones as well. Forget Moise Kean, bun him. I don't care if he's out for 7 months. We've got 3 players out. Xavi Simons is making a point. He's making a really good point right now. He's in good form. I'm not going to lie. He's going to have to play. He's going to have to actually get involved. Bruno Fernandes might get himself dropped. He might get dropped for the Manchester derby. Who would have thought? And then you've got this idiot. Complaining as well. You're out. You're out. Why are you even inboxing me? Don't talk to me. We're headed in the right direction. Okay, cool. We're getting some positivity. We're getting some positivity now. So after that win against Leicester City, Arsenal went on to draw 0-0 against Liverpool. So that gives us a 6-point gap in the league. Next up is the last game of this episode. Manchester United versus Manchester City is the Manchester derby. We're 10 points ahead of our noisy neighbours. But a win for them will definitely push them up into the top 4. And it will definitely put some pressure on the likes of West Ham United, Aston Villa and Everton, even if they win. So Manchester City, they can't afford to lose any points in this match, and we don't want to drop any more points. We're already playing poorly in the Champions League. I don't want that form to affect our Premier League form. Right now, our worst result in the league is just drawing a game when I felt like we should have won, and we want to keep it that way. But yeah, despite all the complaints about the fixture congestion, all of our players are back fit and ready. We're gonna go with the low at left back, opposing to Alvaro Fernandez. Euro is in instead of Lindelof, and we got Guimaraes fit despite being really knackered at the end of the last game. Fernandez is actually gonna start because of the injury to Anthony. We're not gonna be using anyone on the bench other than Simmons and Mount. So either one of them could play either on the left or on the right hand side, but we're going to use one of them as an option for the middle. So yeah, this is what we're resorting to, using central midfielders or central players on the wing. Here goes Grealish, plays it into Fekir. Fekir returns it. Foden inside the penalty area, gets a shot off. Diogo Costa makes the save. Frimpong's there, can carry the ball out from the back. Let's go, make that run. Garnacho, he does trigger it, but Nuno Mendes makes a block. Just go back to Tapsuba. I think that's the wise thing to do. Ooh, Rashford, Tonali makes a perfect run. Osimhen. Ooh, we got Bruno Fernandes inside the penalty area. 1-0, 1-0. We've taken the lead. Manchester City have been dealt a blow. 15 minutes into the Manchester derby. Silva into Foden. The low showed him enough of the touchline. He's gone on the inside instead though. On Tonali, press him. Silva, good challenge there. Oh, he still gets the ball through to Haaland, who gets it into Fekir. Manchester City have responded 3 minutes after going a goal down. Frimpong's got too much of an attack in mind. Come on, well done Garnacho. Gets control over the ball. It's a man down for City in our half as we counter-attack. Can we make them pay? Osimhen turns. Victor Osimhen, 2-1, 2-1. I think Man City will be aggrieved. Their player, I think Nuno Mendes, is down in our half, but we punished them either way. Victor Osimhen on the score sheet yet again. And the ball from Bruno Fernandes on the inside was fairly easy for him to get under control. All he had to do was just accelerate into the space behind Ruben Diaz. And a one-on-one opportunity with Ederson. He's going to come out on top. It's going to be taken short. Why is Bruno not following him? Successfully taken short. Foden. Fekir into Grealish. Oh, layoff into Kovacic. It hits the inside of the post. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's a goal fest at the Etihad. The Manchester derby is living up to expectation for neutrals, but right now, all I'm seeing is poor defensive displays. No one putting their body on the line fast enough in time to block that. And Kovacic reaps his rewards. Sabe. Grealish. Oh, Manchester City making that throw and count. Erling Haaland inside the penalty area makes it 3-2. They've punished us. Erling Haaland on the inside, on his right foot. Gets past Diogo Costa, and it's the third time. It's the third time he's been beaten in his first Manchester derby. Into Erling Haaland. Again, he seemed to be getting overrun by City. Tapsuba puts a foot in. Doesn't do much. City still have the ball. Then a crossing position, Sabe. Oh, what has gone on there with the low? The low needs to actually focus and get on the end of these clearances. Even if it's a stitch up, he needs to get control over the ball. Tonali into Osimhen. Takes so long to turn. Takes forever to turn. On the ball. Go on, Rashford. Oh, tried to wait until he got beyond. The man Gimenez continues to battle out down that left-hand side for the ball. Ball goes into the box. Osimhen, bicycle kick in the direction of goal. And Edison poises himself and makes a simple save. Come on, we need to change this around. 65 minutes gone. Still haven't made any changes. I'm really determined to get a goal back before we do so. What is that, Tonali? Erling Haaland bursting forward with the ball. Thank you, Tapsuba. Thank you, Tapsuba. Tracks back in time. Makes a crucial tackle. To Tonali into Osimhen. Rashford. Delo. He's onside. Come on. Get bodies in the box. Delo. No one's there for the cutback yet again. No one's there for the cutback yet again. Garnacho. Go on, Rashford. Make the run. Flick it on. Ooh. Bruno Fernandes. 3-3. 3-3. We've done it. 7 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes bags another goal in the Manchester derby. Get in. Making a lot of changes. Making a lot of changes. These are changes that have been waiting for the last 15 minutes. Rodri. Oh, great challenge there by Tonali. Oh, Tonali, get control over the ball. Simmons. Oh, Mount. Højlund. Someone there on the inside. No one's there. No one's there. Referee's going to give a free kick. Rodri. Oh, good interception there by Alvaro Fernandez. Oh, I should have played it on the outside. There we go. Frimpong. We've got avenues to explore. Frimpong. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons inside the penalty area. Oh, there's a block from Ruben Diaz. We've got a minute to go from 2 minutes added on. Smashes this in. Go on. Tapsuba doesn't get a good connection with the header. It's cleared away and it's 3-3. 3-3 is the scoreline. 3-3 is the scoreline. So unfortunate, you know. I feel like we was building up momentum after that goal from Bruno Fernandes. I feel like if we got maybe 3 more minutes, 5 more minutes, probably would have found a way to hit the back of the net. But honours are even. We'll take it. Look at that. It was a real 50-50 encounter, back and forth. As you guys can see, the passing accuracy for Manchester City was way better than ours. 94% to 86%. And as you guys can see, Bruno Fernandes, he came out as man of the match. I feel like it was a really good team performance in the end, but it's just really unfortunate the way we conceded all of them goals. Yeah, Manchester City gave us a really good goal in that game. In the end, we showed resilience to grab a point at the Etihad, and this is how the table looks at the very end of this episode. As you guys can see, we're on top by 4 points. 4 points is separating us and Arsenal. Third place is Everton, and West Ham United are 1 point below them, but they do have a game in hand. They're sitting at 4th with 24 points. 5th place is Aston Villa. 6th place is Manchester City, 1 point below them as well. And 1 point below City are Spurs, who are 7th. So the table is actually looking really interesting. The title race is still wide open. It's probably going to heat up if we continue to play like that and defend like that. Yeah, it was quite disappointing to continue to drop points in the league. Quite disappointing that we lost against Sevilla. And speaking of Sevilla, we need to check that table. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Garbage from our players. Look what's ended up happening now. We're 2nd place with 5 points, 1 point below Sevilla, who have 6 points on the table now. And we've actually got a defeat. We haven't lost in Champions League since, I don't think since season 1. I think that defeat was against Bayern Munich or Galatasaray. I can't remember, but it's been a while since we've lost in Europe. But more positive news, Osimhen, he's got 11 goals in the league and he's the top goal scorer. Bruno Fernandes is level with Jack Grealish with the amount of assists that they've both accumulated. They've both got 6. And the most clean sheets is obviously Diogo Costa with 8. So quite a few goal involvements to talk about. So we have Osimhen, He's on 14 goals, 5 assists, so that's 19 goal involvements in 18 appearances, which is quite good. We've got 8 goal involvements from Garnacho. We've got about 6 from Gimaresh, 5 from Xavi Simons, who's definitely improving. Rashford, the 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, he has 10 overall. And obviously, as you guys can see, Højlund's still not getting himself any assists, but he's got 8 goals. He's got 8 goals. As per usual, don't forget to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere video, or upload one. I'd like to thank you guys again for the support shown in this series, and yeah, I'd like to respond to some of you guys' comments. No, I'm not going to get rid of Højlund. He's probably going through a bad patch. We probably need to adjust some of our in-game tactics to get him more involved, and hopefully we'll see him turn things around in the next episode, or maybe the episode after that. We're going to back the players, we're going to back the boys. Take care for now. Hope to see you guys in episode 28. Peace.